Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you Freightliner Cascadia and the AC is not working. Okay, the AC is not working, right? So we want to inspect why the AC is not working. So the first thing we need to do is to turn on the AC. We need to power the AC to the maximum, to the number 8. And we have to make sure that this light is on all the time because this is the AC compressor switch. So we have a thermometer here, and as you can see, the AC is not working at all. The temperature inside is still 110 degrees, so this is really bad. So we need to see why the AC is not working outside the cab. Okay, with the engine running and the AC on, I want to check the compressor, and as you can see, the compressor is running fine, and the fan is running fine as well. So the next thing to check is the line. This bigger line, this big line is supposed to be cold. In this case, this line is not cold, so that means that we have a problem. The next step to do after knowing that that line is not cold, we need to check the pressure of the AC and the amount of freon that is inside the system. Okay, I'm gonna use my AC machine to know the amount of freon that is in the system. I'm gonna connect the red line for the high pressure side and the blue line for the low pressure. Now I'm gonna check the pressure that the system has. It has a really good pressure, even it's higher than expected. It's supposed to be at 100 on the low side, but we're gonna extract, we're gonna recover the AC freon from the system and see the amount of freon that is inside the system. As we can see, the recovery process is going fast, it's going low very fast, and we still don't have any freon recovered. So we're just gonna wait until the pressure goes completely low and the machine finishes with the recover and see the amount of freon that we have inside. Okay, so the machine is done with the recover. The pressure is low, so there is no pressure in the system, and we can see here the amount of freon that the system had. This is 13 ounces. This is nothing for the AC system. So knowing that the amount of freon is very low, that means then this truck has a leak on the AC system. So we're gonna check for leaks. Okay, so we're gonna start looking for leaks on this Cascadia. But the first area I'm gonna recommend to start looking for is in front, the condenser. This is a very common problem in Cascadias. Then the condenser leaks freon. Okay, as we can see, this compressor is leaking. It's all full with freon. So that means that the leak is coming from the condenser. So we're going to replace this condenser with a new one. Okay, the first step to remove the AC condenser is to remove this hose. We need to use a 13mm to remove this bulb right here. And after that, we need to remove this bulb right here using a 13mm as well to remove both of the hoses. With the hoses off, we have both of the hoses here. We need to remove this bulb right here using a 13mm socket, and this one right here using a 13mm socket. Don't remove the other two right there until you have placed the new condenser. Okay, now we can see the condenser was leaking really bad. So this is the reason why the freon charge was low. So now it's time just to replace it with a new one. So I have the new condenser here. Before installing this condenser, I always check for damage around the lines to see if there is any damage on the condenser. And when you remove this ball right here with these little rubbers, make sure that there is air on it. If there is no pressure inside, that means then this condenser is faulty. So just make sure to do that. Okay, now this condenser is ready for installation. Okay, the condenser is in place. Now we're gonna put all the hoses back. But before installing the hoses, we're gonna replace the O-rings. These O-rings right here. I have the two new O-rings here. So we're gonna replace the new ones, and then we're gonna put everything back together. Now everything is ready, everything is on place. Make sure to double check everything, and everything is tight. You don't want any leaks of FREON because you wanna waste your FREON. Now what we're gonna do some vacuum. Okay, the vacuum is over. Now we're gonna inject some oil. Okay, now we're gonna charge the system. All the Cascadias, they require 3 pounds and 14 ounces, or 3.88 pounds. So we're gonna do the 14 ounces. We're gonna do the low side, and we're gonna start. The AC charge is complete. Now we're gonna start the engine. Okay, with the engine running, we're gonna turn on the AC to the maximum. We can see the thermometer reads 120, 125 degrees inside. So we're gonna turn on the AC to the maximum. Now we can see a big difference in the temperature. Now the temperature is around 70, and going lower to 65. That means that the AC system is working properly now. We're just gonna leave it running for a while. Just check the fan, if the fan is getting activated. So after that, turn off the engine and check for leaks around the AC system. And if there is no leaks around the AC system, that means then your problem is solved. So this is all I wanted to show you about AC problem on this Cascadia. If you have any questions, just comment below and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. Please like the video, share it, and subscribe. And thank you for watching, and have a great day.